Yo guys, what's going on? It's Burt Crown, and it is time for the Michkov tryouts, the Michkov review, the Michkov gameplay. How are we going to like him? What are we going to think of him? And is he truly the best one out of this MSP class? Because he looks like it. Not only does he have good shooting, good speed, but he's 5'10". Yes, that is a little small, 5'10", but when you compare him to all the other ones, the only other option I think in this class is Will Smith. But bringing me to the MSPs, what are you looking for out of an MSP? You're looking for a card to stand out, or you're looking for a card to help your team down the road. Michkov does that. Michkov will be good enough at the left side as left wing. It's still left-handed wingers. It's still kind of weak right now on my team. Will Smith doesn't help me as I am stacked with right-handed wingers, so he doesn't stand out. All the other ones are too small. Lane Hutson's too small. Stankoven's way too small. And Askarov, I'm not going to build. So when it comes down to Michkov, he helps my team out now, but he is a great candidate, as long as Tortorella doesn't sit him anymore, for a Calder run, which, as you know, gets you up to a 96 or a 99 overall if you win. So that's where he helps my team out now, and he helps my team out in the future if he wins the Calder race. So we're going to try out Michkov. We're going to see how he is. We're going to see if he's worth the build, but in my opinion, he is the only one this week worth the build, and next week we hopefully build Macklin Celebrini. So let's dive into it, guys. I hope you do enjoy it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. But Michkov, is he nasty? Okay, guys, when it comes to Michkov, what I did notice very quickly, and you're gonna see through these clips, his toe drag is absolutely ridiculous. His toe drag is so quick, so snappy. Not even shooting it, just snapping toe drags to get around people. He is a fun card to skate with. He is a fun card to use. But when it comes to on the puck, he is a very easy card to knock off the puck. That was one thing I really did notice. I did have the most incredible champs run today, and Michkov was a part of that. He buried so many goals today in champs, and we had an unbelievable 9-0 run, and we secured ourselves Joe Nieuwendyk. So that was clutch. We went from 1-7-1 to 10-7-1. Unbelievable comeback, and Michkov was a big part of that. But here we're skating around. He's a really fun card to skate with. He's a really fun card to shoot with, and he did get a lot of goals in champs for me. The one reason he's the only one I'm building is because, yes, they are expensive, but two, I don't think anyone else in this class this week has a chance at getting the Calder. So that's why I'm doing that. Now, I could be wrong, but good thing is we've got 4 weeks to decide on that, right? So I built Michkov. I'm glad I did. He will stay on my first line, and he will keep playing there because he is really fun to use. He's really good, but he gets knocked off the puck easy. Something you just have to be aware of and be mindful of. Now, I will build Macklin Celebrini if that's who we get in week 2. And then from there, the most important thing is I will wait until week 3 or 4 before I decide if I build a third one. Because I'll have enough stuff to build one for free because I didn't use anything this week on Michkov. And then I'll have stuff left over that I don't need to use for the Macklin Celebrini. So I will be able to do a third one. I'm just going to wait until week 3 or 4 to see how everyone's doing. And then I'll make it based on who I think is closest to being in the Calder race in the top 3. Now, if it's Stankoven, and probably not going to do that because Stankoven, I'm not going to pay for that investment to get him up to a 99. And he's really small. I don't think the Stankoven card helps you anywhere down the road or even right now. Now, this Michkov card, like I said, the toe drag, absolutely unreal. The shot is good. It's decent. It misses the net quite a bit. And he's really easy to knock off the puck. Fun card. If you're a fan, you'll enjoy him. If you are a Philly fan, make him. You will not regret it. But as for this week, he is the only one, in my opinion, worth making. Askarov could be a mention. I don't recommend making goalies that would be that expensive. But because he's a right-handed goalie instead of a left-handed goalie, that might throw people off. Absolutely nasty bomb right there out of Michkov. But that might throw people off, right? So Michkov was good to use, was fun. I'm leaving him in my lineup because, 1, I can't break him down and try something else. But 2, he was really good, and I really did enjoy the card. So when it comes to Pavel Michkov, he's right winger. Pavel Michkov. Did I say Pavel Michkov? When it comes to Michkov, he's a right winger, but he's left-handed. He has puck on a string. He is kind of small at 5'11", but with puck on a string, it's not bad for the deking. And when you're protecting the puck, it really comes in handy. He does have 88 speed with 95 agility when you activate the synergy. And then he's got good shooting, good hands, great hands. Body checking and everything is a little bit on the under, but this card is really built not too bad and really well for an offensive player. This is the line he was on. This is who he was playing with. Panarin, Eichel, Michkov. And they were very good together, and they're going to stay together for now. I've been needing a lefty, and I've got one. Now, when it comes to lefties, if you're wondering, in and around the 85 to 86 overalls, these are kind of your options out there. So if you're wondering, do I build Michkov? He's going to cost you $300,000 plus to build. These are just some options that I'm going to be flipping around between, right? Like Connor McDavid, if you don't have him, I would still rather him. Sidney Crosby depends on your play style for Sidney Crosby, but he's one way you could go. Jasper Bratt, I would definitely go. Dylan Larkin, I would definitely go over Michkov. But again, none of these cards come with the upside, guys, of getting to a 99 when Michkov has the upside of getting to a 96 or a 99. So when you're looking at these cards as an option, Patrick Kane is a very good comp, guys. Very good comp. He's got the similar size, similar hands, similar shot, puck on a string. Very good comp is Patrick Kane. But when it comes down to it, this card is a really good card to use. And I had a lot of fun with him. And he does have the high potential of going up to a 99. So do I recommend building him? If you like Philly, if you like the team and the player, absolutely build him. Absolutely. You should always build the card you like the most. Was I impressed with this card? Yes and no. Yes and no. There was a lot of things about this card that I really enjoyed. There's a lot of things about his game that I really enjoyed, but there was a couple of things that, being easy to knock off the puck is kind of a bummer sometimes when you need him to hang on to it and he gets pushed off super easy. But like I said, 9-0 in champs today. He was a part of it, burying a ton of goals and just making a difference out there. So we're keeping him because he helped us get Joe, and that's going to probably be his new center, as I'm going to be trying to shift Eichel to the wing to get more lefties up the middle, and one more righty with Matt Sundin, because I am getting closer to building Matt Sundin. But Michkov, guys, I give him the thumbs up. Great tryout out of him. Great card. And I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, you give it a thumbs up and leave in the comment section down below how you feel or who you built. But until next time, guys, ciao, ciao.